For the first video of 2024, I embark on my longest journey yet to the east of England, end up stealth camping in a random car park, and then get rudely interrupted by the night people while trying to stay warm on a freezing cold night. Sit back, sip your tea, and join me for the start of my solo adventure. Now I know, I can bet and guarantee that when the second week of January came, you thought, there's one thing I really miss. I've been missing for a few weeks now, and that's watching Brendan walk out of Aldi. Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel, and we are kicking off with a big adventure for the first one of the year. I am off on my longest solo adventure yet. In fact, the longest adventure full stop in the van. We are going east. We're not going to the west, we're going east today. I've never been to the east of England in my whole life, whether it be on film or off film. First night tonight, we're going to be stopping in a city called Peterborough. Never been there, can't wait to see the cathedral. Started the van up this morning after a month of not being moved at all. Started first time. Absolute diamond of a van. Anyway, join me for the rest of this adventure. Tonight we're staying in Peterborough. Let's get on the road, let's get to our first location. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Brendan, why are you choosing the coldest time of year to go on your longest journey solo yet? Well, the reason being is that I don't quite trust the WAS expansion. I don't quite trust when different schemes are going to be introduced to different cities. I was searching up on Google the other day and I saw that Peterborough and Cambridge, that's another place we're going to be going to on this adventure. But I don't want to be camping in cities as an if they are introduced in the future. There's been talks about it, there's been consultations within their local governments or councils, whatever it might be. And to be quite honest, I just don't think in 10 years' time I'm going to be able to do it in a cheaper van like this. So while Peterborough is WAS free, we're going to go stealth camping in the heart of Peterborough City tonight, as close to the cathedral as we can get. I've got a mystery tin of meat from B&M, something. It's basically like a cheaper version of Spam, if that's even possible. My task tonight is to try and find some decent hot food that I can bring back to the van to avoid cooking. The place that I've earmarked for parking tonight is a little bit sketchy to say the least, so I don't really want to be giving away my position by doing some cooking in the back of the van. So if we can find a decent takeaway, we're quids in. Otherwise, it's going to be the mystery meat on the Ridge Monkey. Well, slight change of plan due to multiple accidents along the M6 and various different traffic hotspots. Surprise, surprise. I think we're going to go straight to the city of Peterborough. As I'm speaking to you right now, we are currently 18 miles away / 25-minute drive. The time now is 2:15 and we're getting there about 20 to 3. I didn't want to go to a few different places and then miss out on the city tour. I want to get to the city, check out this parking spot first, give it a little bit of a scope out, check it out in the day. I want to get my eyes on it and just think, am I actually going to stay there tonight? See what other houses are around. Are there any dubious characters lurking in the corners of this car park? And then we're going to have a little walking tour of the city of Peterborough. Now our car park should be just around the corner. I have no idea where the cathedral is. There's a lot of cameras though, which I don't like the look of. Apparently our little park up is here. Tariff machine, table by phone. Show you.
Head northwest, then you will arrive at your destination.
This is apparently it, ladies and gentlemen. Our home for the evening. No places of which are flat. Great. Oh, brilliant. Not too keen on the look of this place, if I'm honest with you. We've got graffiti everywhere. It's, yeah. Don't really know what to think. Yeah. Well, we're in. We're definitely not flat, and we're apparently arrived at Jenna's Tandoori restaurant. Oh, there's a curry house nearby. Okay, well that's one thing going for it, I guess. Right, let me get out and show you what we've got here in Peterborough. Doesn't look very appealing, I must admit. Anyway, let's get out, have a wander, check on the parking restrictions, what they are, etc. Hopefully it's free overnight. Right. I'm going to try and keep a semi-low profile here. Camera up there. And yeah, this is apparently Peterborough city centre. I'll show you a little look over the wall. There's a City College of Peterborough. Stanley Park. Might have a little walk through there in a minute. It's blooming cold though. Let's have a check on if we're going to get stung tonight or not. Right. So, maximum stay, 12 hours. Let's have a little scope. This is place number 1. I haven't been here for 10 minutes, so we'll see. Hopefully I haven't been fined. This looks a little bit more promising. Maybe we could be tucked up against that wall there. Ah, damn it. No camping. Damn, and there's some council workers there. I mean, how do they know that you're camping? How would they know? And you've got active parking wardens there. Brilliant. Great. Oh. So, what we're gonna do? All right. Well, I know we're not far from the cathedral from here. This is probably one of the closest car parks to the cathedral. I'll have a proper look. I think we'll park in that car park there. It's just a shame, a real shame that we can't stay here the night. That's a bit of a bummer. I was thinking maybe I could have parked temporarily in the car park opposite, but seeing as my front bumper has entered this car park and it says that this car park is controlled by ANPR, you can just imagine, can't you? Them clocking the van. Oh, you were there and then you left. Yeah, I was only here for 30 seconds as I went to the other car park. Oh, but you still need a £60 fine. I don't want to risk it, so we've paid for 2 hours parking. Let's go and check in the city now. We'll leave the van here. Excuse me, which direction to the cathedral?
On this building.
Opposite this building?
Yes, go to the right.
Yeah, so I come up this road?
Yes.
Walk up the road, yeah.
Then left.
Yeah.
Right. And you can...
Straight on?
Straight on.
Yeah.
And where is the city?
Yeah.
You will see on the left, and you will see in the city center. She should be on the left.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm none the wiser of where I'm going. But she seemed a bit confused and a bit in a rush, so we're just going to go for a walk. We're going to wing it. We're going to see if we can find this cathedral. But this is the start of Peterborough City. I may be mistaken, and if anybody from Peterborough is watching this video, please correct me in the comments, but I think this might be the city centre. A couple of likely lasses there. Maybe this is what Peterborough has to offer. You've got tanning shops, you've got army recruitment officers over there. Doesn't look very city-like. I tell you what, seeing as I haven't filmed in about, I think it's got to be about 5 weeks, I feel like I'm starting again, like I'm fresh to vlogging. It's a strange feeling. Here we are, Peterborough Cathedral. Tickets £15 per person. I'm definitely not spending that today, that's for sure. Wow. I do love a good cathedral, me. I think that's what marks a city, isn't it? If it's got a cathedral, it is a city. Here we are, winged it. No one would suspect a thing. Wow. Quite unbelievable. And a lovely kind gentleman said that they've currently got an exhibition here at the moment to do with Mars. So apparently that's Mars up there. Anyone seen Mars? Anyone been to Mars? Can you let me know if that's an accurate representation of Mars? What are they doing? I don't want to disturb them. They look deep in thought and concentration. One wrong needle placement and off of me head, or her head, depending on who's the boss around here. Anyway, for those of you that watch the channel for a while, you'll know that I'm absolutely spot on with my historical facts about these various different locations I go to. And I always try and tell you the most up-to-date information. I take you to the most important places. Well, none of that's true actually, but this is what we're looking at here. That's all the places on this little card, key points of interest. None of which really that I'm interested in going to find. And there we are. That is Peterborough Cathedral. Beautiful. Amazing place. It's a lot better than the city itself, that's for sure. After walking around a few places, it's quite apparent to see that Peterborough has quite an unfortunate homeless problem. So there's a lot of people that are bedding down for the evening. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the lights started to dip a bit now. And I'm a little bit worried about where we're going to stay tonight. We can't stay at the place where we parked to come and look at the city. And we also can't stay on any of the other places that I've walked past, because most of them say £1.50 for half hour. If I end up staying there, it's going to cost me more than a hotel for the night. So I need to hit on park for night, probably get back to the van, try and find a place where we can get our head down for the evening, and also get some nice food as well. I haven't got any food planned for this evening. The only food I've got planned is in the fridge, and that's for tomorrow night and the last night of the camp. So we'll see what happens. But first off, let's get back to the van. Let's go see if we can find a place to park, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there's a takeaway or an Indian or a Chinese, whatever it might be, somewhere around tonight's park up. Wish me luck. Okay, back at the van, and I've done some Google searching, and I have managed to find somewhere called Dickens Street Car Park, which is 0.3 mile away, literally just around the corner from where we are now, still in the heart of Peterborough City. I've looked at some of the photos. Apparently 24-hour parking for £4.40. That'll do me nicely. Not quite sure what the camping policy is, but who's going to know that I'm camping in the back of this? It's not obviously a camper. Yes, it's got windows, but it was a former minibus. You can't see inside. So as long as I'm quiet, I'm confident that I can go out in the night, go get some food, come back to the car park and be sound and sweet as a nut. I can't see why anyone would bother me with the lights turned on very, very low and me getting my head down. So that's the plan. We're going to go to the car park around the corner, see if we can still stay within Peterborough City and complete a stealth camp. But here, unfortunately, it's not going to be possible because they've got ANPR cameras. By the time I get to this place, it's going to be... Well, it's 4 o'clock now. The light's already dying. So we're talking, what? I don't know, 20 past 4, 24 hours. I hope it's not 12 hours. Please don't be 12 hours. I don't wake up at 4 o'clock. Okay, right. Let's get to the next place. Let's see if we got any luck there. Let's have a look. Okay, so straight away we've got a height barrier. 2.3 meters. We're going to get under that. That's not a problem.
You have arrived.
So this is apparently 24-hour parking. Right. There's a parking meter right there. And an information board. Come on. Right, I've repositioned the van. I don't want to get out just yet and pay for parking. But I have looked at the information board and I can't see anything on there that says no overnight camping or no camping or nothing like that. 24 hours parking is £4 something. Got a couple of little shops here. Excuse me, buddy. Yeah. Where's the nearest takeaway to here?
Takeaway? Excuse me, you couldn't do me a favour after. I said straight down there, there's Snappy Pizzas.
Snappy Pizzas, yeah.
It's the best pizza going by.
Okay, nice one.
You could do me a favour, bro. I'm trying to get £1.10 to get a coffee.
I don't carry cash, mate. I ain't got that. Alright, have a good night. Alright?
That's Snappy Pizza.
Okay, mate. Snappy Pizza.
Snappy Pizza.
On the right.
Straight up, keep going, on the right, you'll see it. Snappy Pizzas, it's the best takeaway.
Top job, mate. Thanks ever so much. Appreciate it, mate. Want us to charge me £1.10 to give me directions. Now, do I fancy a pizza tonight? Thing is, I've got pizza in the fridge to cook tomorrow night. Do I want pizza 2 nights in a row? What have we got here? Wong City Chinese. Wong's City. Seeing as we're having pizza tomorrow night, we're having Chinese tonight. Is it locked, is it? Oh, they don't like people coming in, do they? Might have to turn the camera off in a minute. Oh, they're opening the door. God, this must be a rough area if they've got to lock the Chinese door. Hello, you okay? Yeah, thanks ever so much, buddy. How you doing? You alright? It's okay, don't worry. Let's have a look. Do you do like a set meal for... Oh, you do, yes.
Yes.
Sesame prawn toast, sweet and sour balls and butter, chicken with mushrooms, barbecue, ooh, pork Cantonese, beef, green peppers. My goodness, that sounds nice. Do you do like a set meal for one with a curry, or do you do?
You can swap one item.
Oh, you can swap an item. Yeah. Okay. So the chicken with mushrooms.
Yes.
Could I swap that to a curry?
Yes.
Is that all right?
Chicken curry. Yeah?
Yes, please.
No
yeah.
problem.
Do you do a beef curry as well?
I can do it.
Yeah. If I could swap that to a beef, that'd be great. Thank you ever so much. That's brilliant. Oh, lovely jubbly. A nice Chinese tonight, and literally a stone's throw away from the park up. I think we'll probably be maybe 200 yards away. The chap I asked directions for, which I'm kind of slightly regretting a little bit now, seeing as he was then begging me for money, said Snappy Pizza, which is like up the road, I think. I didn't see it though. I saw it on Just Eat. I was contemplating on getting it delivered to me, but decided not to in the end. But yeah, I think a nice Chinese tonight. We'll have a nice beef curry, some prawn toast, some chicken balls, some egg fried rice. That sounds right up my street. This chap, he's hanging around outside now. Hope I haven't got a bonk sawn on the head when I come out. I want to eat my Chinese. Food in. Door closed. Let's get a nice can of Aldi Special Coke. We're in. Tastes a little bit like Coke. Coke tastes better, but not 4 times the price better, so Aldi Coke will do. Prawn crackers. Appetizer. Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! 4 prawn toast, 4 chicken balls. Get in, my son. And that looks like my beef curry and egg fried rice. All for 13 quid. That's not bad going, that. I'm quite happy with that. I can't wait for this. Smells nice, but the curry's a little bit soupy. That's all right. For a hungry belly, it'll do. Oh, it's been a long time since been out in this van, having a proper meal. Oh. Let's try a chicken ball. Cheers to the first Chinese in the back of my van. May we have many more. Bit of rice, bit of curry. It's a little bit luminous, but as long as it tastes good. Like I said, soupy, but edible. Let's try my absolute favourite thing about a Chinese takeaway, a bit of prawn toast. What do you guys normally have from the Chinese? Leave a comment below. What's your go-to meal? I'm quite partial to a chow mein. I do like sweet and sour chicken Cantonese style. Oh, crispy shredded beef, or salt beef, or chili salt beef, or something like that. The crispy beef, that's quite nice. All right, I'm gonna tuck into the rest of my beef soup, rice, prawn toast, and chicken balls. I'll join you back in a sec. Fingers crossed, I can eat it in peace. No one comes and disturbs me. I'll see you in a bit.
Botherer Abdul Qadir.
Yes. What's on the tag? Is there a bit of breeze? Okay.
Yep. But don't leave me. Oh yes, it's got a nice pull in it.
Oh, I am full. Anyone want the rest of that? I am done. It's getting cold now though. I think I'm going to have to put the diesel heater on for a bit. That's the last thing I want to do in an urban park up like this, because it's a dead giveaway that someone's in the back here, but I don't think I've got a choice. It's going to get down to -4 tonight, so I've got to get the temperature of this living area a little bit higher than it is now, otherwise I'm going to freeze overnight. All the rubbish is packed away, got the bin set up there, diesel heater's on, and we're currently up to 15.2 degrees, going up as we speak. Hopefully get nice and toasty in here before long, and yeah, we'll be able to start bedding down for the evening. As of speaking to you now, it is coming up to 7:45, so yeah, I don't think many people are about at this time. I can't see anyone out there, if I'm honest. That was a nice bit of food, that. I think I'm going to chill for the evening and eat some prawn crackers. I will bring you back in the morning just to tell you how I got on with tonight's camp, because this is probably the most sketchiest place I've camped yet. I'm not too confident on being able to stay here for the night, and also I'm a little bit worried about how low the temperature is going to drop. I don't really want to keep the diesel heater on all night, because as you can hear, that's the noise that we're going to hear all night, and all you're going to hear outside is with the exhaust coming out, and I don't really want to be doing that all night. That's going to be a beacon to come and check out what that noise is. But I'm nice and toasty in here now. We're all set up for the first camp of 2024. I'm excited, this is good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well, checking out Cambridge. I think having this van, it's kind of highlighted to me the importance of being able to freely roam and not have to be constricted by, well, what is finances at the moment. I mean, people in the south, around London, they're being stung good and proper with the you-know-what charge. I don't know if I should mention the name or whether the video gets restricted or what, I don't know, but I feel for you down south, guys, if you're in the London area, having to deal with all that crap. But I think while I still can, and while I can still go and visit a couple of cities without paying hand over fist, I'll do so, because I don't think it'll be too long before driving your own vehicle is going to become far too expensive for the average person. Let's hope that day never comes, eh? There's those rainbow cookies gone. I really wanted them. Here we go. B&M special. Oh, and by the way, if at any point on this journey we don't cook a decent meal, we can't find a nice takeaway, then we're resorting to the B&M mystery meat, ham ye old oak. It is 62% pork, which means that the other 38% is, well, not quite sure really. It's got various different ingredients on the back there with no percentages, so it's just above half pork, so we'll call it the mystery meat. But if you are new to the channel, click subscribe below and turn on your notifications. You'll see plenty of videos like this in various different locations with various different people. There's a few familiar faces that join me on camps from time to time. I hardly ever, in fact I can't remember the last time I asked people to subscribe to the channel. It might have even been a year ago, because I keep forgetting. I'm a terrible YouTuber. You'll never get much professional talk from me. But yeah, this is what I do. I go around camping in this old but gold van that I've done up with the help of some great people and some fantastic companies. Very blessed actually. And over the festive period when I had some time with my family, it gave me time to reflect as well on how lucky I am to have people like you watching me doing this crazy stupid stuff. Yeah, I don't know why people watch half the time, but this was the kind of stuff I used to watch before I started doing it. This is what got me into it. So yeah, welcome if you're new, and if you're here again, then you sad bastard. No, but if you're joining me again, then thank you ever so much, and let's have another year of some great camps, shall we? Roll on summer, I say. After filling up my water bottle for the night, the car park started to take a dark turn. There's a car. My God. Apologies about the flickering. I haven't got the lights on full. I literally just turned the diesel heater off as well. It's bloody good timing that. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He pulled up right next to the van, then turned his car directly towards the van with his lights on, and sped off. What the hell's that all about? In such a massive car park that this is, I don't know how much of it I showed you before, but this is a big car park. There's loads of spaces, loads of corner spaces, everything. Why come and park right next to me and then point your vehicle right at me? Oh, I always hate these kind of moments because you feel as if you've done so well to remain hidden. No cooking, I've had a takeaway, been very careful about getting in and out of the van. Just can't think of a reason why anyone would do that if they didn't know I was in here. Just doesn't make sense. We'll give it 5 or 10 and we'll see if they come back. If they don't come back in the next 15, 20 minutes, then I don't think they're going to come back for the rest of the night. But the major benefit to this is that I checked out some hotel prices on hotel.com and booking.com, and my Christ, did we save some money by staying here tonight. It's just an example of some of the prices that we'd have been paying if we were staying in a hotel in Peterborough City. It definitely pays to have a little mini camper like this, to get underneath the height barriers and sneak in and not be outwardly so obvious about it being a camper. I mean, people that probably have a camper van would look at this thinking it's a camper, but people that don't probably wouldn't think anything else really. It's just a van with windows. All right, let's keep a lookout and listen for a bit, and I'll bring you back. My goodness, there's loads of them. I think I may be parking a you-know-what spot. We got a car there. We got cars there. We got more cars pulling in. I genuinely think this is a dogging spot. They're all here. All got their lights on. Okay, I've decided I'm not going to put the diesel heater on. There's far too much activity out there for me to stay inconspicuous. So it is now coming up close to 10 o'clock at night. I am going to call it a night in this car park. Still got people mulling around, boy racers doing their thing with the old Halford special exhausts. Doggers outside getting their end away. I will give you a full update in the morning once I start making my hot brew after I've hopefully had a good night's sleep. Good night. I'll see you in a few hours. Good morning. 6 AM in a random car park in Peterborough city centre. Oh, diesel heater's on, so we've got nice and toasty 19.2 degrees in here. I've just checked the weather outside on the weather forecast, and it is -4 out here. Well, the car park's empty now, thankfully. Last night was an absolute hive of activity. Didn't get to sleep till about maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, so I've had, what, 5 hours sleep? Not the best night's sleep in the world. There was, you-know-whatters driving in and out of the car park last night. I don't think I can safely recommend this car park to other campers. Especially if you've got a high roof. There's a height barrier on the front there, 2.3 metres. But a successful stealth camp completed in Peterborough city centre. We did it. Anyway, if you like this video, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. This is officially the first video of 2024, so I hope you all have a fantastic year. And thank you ever so much for joining me again on a load of adventures that are coming. Solo with other people, different parts of the country, exploring some places we've never been to before, and maybe going back to a couple of old favourite places as well. But from this car park in Peterborough, in the freezing cold, well, it's nice and toasty in here, I'm going to sign out. Join me for next week's video, i.e. what I'm filming today, which will be exploring Cambridge. I'm now going to get myself some breakfast, properly wake up, have a wash, and get myself properly prepared for today. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.